created a very successful real estate career, right? And then you walk away from that to start an AI company. How did that happen? That's a very unheard of story. We have a lot of AI founders coming from tech backgrounds, and who are already working on something like that, and or maybe we have a lot of young entrepreneurs who've not done anything else before, and who have that risk appetite. They're still in their early 20s or 18 to 24, 22, who are trying to do this. You had a successful career going for you, and you quit that and started something completely different. What made you do that?
I had a dream that I'd always wanted to be a successful agent. And when it got to near when I left my real estate job, that dream changed. And I realized that it wasn't going to fulfill me enough. I needed something more challenging. It was too repetitive. I could see the future. I could see for sure it was a very successful past. I was making dream money for my age. Like any kid my age would have loved to be in that position. But I realized that it was just taking me on a path that I didn't want to end up on. And it wasn't going to fulfill me. And I knew that if I got to my deathbed, I would regret
Right.
not making a move at that time. And so that's when I realized, look, let's see what else is out there.
Interesting, very interesting. And how did you end up going into the AI field? And
Sure.
like you're doing your real estate business, you're doing very well, and you're like, okay, this is not what I want to do with my life. Then how did you reach to Ava?
Sure. So I was after 20,000 calls, I was pretty good at making cold calls. So I thought, how can I leverage that with the idea and the technology and concept of voice AI? And that's the technology of being able to speak to an AI assistant or an AI agent over the phone and having a human natural conversation with it. And I
Right.
came across that and I thought it was the coolest thing that I'd ever seen. And I saw the potential. I saw this vision. I was like, this is going to be massive. And at the time, this was in like 2023, no one had heard about this. There were no companies who were
Right.
exploring it. It was very, very new. So I decided to sort of delve into that, research it, every single bit about it, work out how it works. I tried to build a system myself to do it, like tried to learn how to develop and build that system.
Right.
That was far too hard, so I gave up on that, learning development from scratch. So
Right.
instead, I waited a little bit until the product matured a little bit in the marketplace, and there were third-party providers that were allowing people to access this technology without needing to know coding. And so it's
Right.
sort of no code access to this technology, more prompting. And that's when I realized, great, this is where I can start getting commercial about it. And so I decided that I was going to start an AI receptionist agency.
Interesting.
And I teamed up with my best friend, who's now my business partner. Now, he
Wow.
does have a development background, which was
Hmm.
extremely useful. And the reason we were able to really take this off massively. So yeah,
Right.
from there, we were an agency for about 1 year. We were testing all the markets out there and we were trying to see where this product could work. That was in 2024.